Bangladeshi business corporations have often been linked to environmental pollutions. Poisoned water bodies, smoke-filled cities, piled up industrial waste, dust, smoke and grime, littered polythene bags, degradation and squalor, destruction of greenery and plant and animal life. It is as if a trail of destruction inevitably accompany corporate activities. Instead of corporate social responsibility, it would seem that the environment around us bear testimony to corporate social irresponsibility. But no longer. Increasingly, stakeholders have been waking up to the importance of corporate social responsibility. When I buy a company's product, I try to notice if it's a company that cares about protecting the environment.
The Environment Directorate should see to it that a company that is polluting the environment is shut down through the implementation of appropriate laws.
If consumers boycott goods produced from factories that pollute the environment of our country, perhaps businesses will become more conscious about the cost of polluting our world.
If we want to ensure a safe environment, we will have to utilize all our ministries and implement all sorts of programs to make the environment a major issue and give it due prominence.
Businesses in Bangladesh are now more and more conscious of the impact of their operations on the environment. Today's business leaders are responding to their stakeholders' needs positively.
Corporate social responsibility is very clearly mentioned in the mission and vision statement of Square. We are committed to our stakeholders, not only to our shareholders. We are focused on employees and society at large. We believe in quality and the innovative products at an affordable price. We conduct all our business in transparent manner within the legal and social framework. We are self-regulated and also proactive rather than be reactive in the market demands. And CSR to us is not a charity, but it makes business sense.
Corporate social responsibility entails the expectation from the society, the various stakeholders and the shareholders, and to meet their expectations, it is not only just running a business of the bank, but also to ensure that we meet their expectations, and these expectations comes about in terms of our contribution towards the economy of the country, towards the health and social sectors, towards the environment, towards the growth of the people, towards creating an ethical and moral standards of the people, and also towards running a successful business and trade and commerce environment in the country.
To us, CSR is the commitment to uphold business ethics in ways that are both good for business and stakeholders, which means including society and environment.
Corporate social responsibility in Prabodhana, we follow that our feeling is that we are not above the society, or we are not out of the society. We are part of the society. Any corporation that are working for their own products or profit or business, whatever they are doing, but they have a social responsibility that they must perform.
The Bangladesh government has also been insisting that the business sector pays particular attention to protecting the environment.
বাংলাদেশ সরকার CSR ধারণাটা গ্রহণ করেছে এবং কিছু প্রতিষ্ঠান
At present, the Bangladesh government offers no clear policy guidelines regarding CSR, but the government is always giving thought to the issues involved. Corporate and the private sector have come forward in this regard. We hope that specific guidelines will be formulated in the near future.
যা পরিবেশ সংরক্ষণ যদিও আমরা সবসময় বলে থাকি যে এটা একটা গুরুত্ব আছে কিন্তু সামাজিক দায়বদ্ধতা পালন করার সাথে সাথে পরিবেশ সংরক্ষণও অনেকাংশে সম্ভব হবে
Everywhere in Bangladesh, big businesses as well as small ones, market leaders as well as innovative organizations are demonstrating in their different ways the virtues of corporate social responsibility. They know that corporate social responsibility is the process whereby companies integrate social and environmental concerns in their business operations and in their interaction with the stakeholders on a voluntary basis. Increasingly, they are paying attention to the environment in and around their establishments because they are aware that good environmental management practice enhances their reputation and leads to operational efficiency. Also, investing in the environment brings them closer to their customers. In its day-to-day operations, Square Pharmaceuticals demonstrates its deep commitment to ensure a safe and healthy environment in the workplace and a clean and unpolluted world outside.
Square's environmental commitment means that we are deeply anchored within the communities where we operate, and that's why we are responsible to our neighbors. We strictly follow the accepted guidelines in all our production facilities and our plants, and particularly in terms of emissions and also waste. Our production processes are very modern and technologically sophisticated, and also use state-of-the-art equipment in all our production processes.
Rahima Fruza's battery manufacturing plant shows how the company has not only met but also exceeded ISO 14001 requirements for pollution control. The company has been going out of its way to do everything to protect the environment because it knows that this is what consumers want and what is needed to survive in a competitive world. Indeed, Rahima Fruz is proactive in minimizing the impact of its operations on the environment.
In the Global Compact and what Rahima Fruz has done in that line, precautionary approach to environmental challenges, that's one of the requirement of global impact. And what we have done is we have gone and adapted ISO 14001 as an environment management system requirement for our operations, which is much above than what is our regulatory requirement in terms of government requirement. Our policy is we are committed to protect our environment complying with national and ISO 14001 requirements. We are also committed to continually improve our environment management system with the feedback from all stakeholders.
Dhaka Bank's management has also been paying particular attention to ways and means in which it can help preserve the environment.
And a commitment to business to ensure that not only the business understands what corporate social responsibility is, but also in their increasing business and in enabling to increase the industry and also to maintain a healthy environment.
Dhaka Bank has been working with its clients to ensure that the environment is not adversely affected by the operations or projects it helps to finance. It has helped set up industries such as Columbia Garments, who are manufacturing products according to environmental friendly manufacturing processes.
Our factory, Columbia Garments Limited, is totally environment friendly. We have proper waste disposal system. It ensures safe and clean environment. We have effluent plant which makes sure all the water treated before the final disposal. Dhaka Bank and Columbia Garments will grow together. We have very long-term relationship with Dhaka Bank.
Prabartana has initiated alternative ways of doing business in Bangladesh. It came into being based on the concept of UBINIC, a development policy research organization who wanted to demonstrate that responsible and clean business makes good sense in Bangladesh. Prabartana has not limited itself as a commercial sales center, but instead plays a multi-role of being a business clearinghouse, place to interact with the consumers to get feedback on products' quality, research center for product diversification, social place to generate interest among the stakeholders to demonstrate to policymakers the works of the small enterprises. Through its work, Prabartana champions indigenous farming and encourages sustainable organic farming practices. It is committed to bringing to consumers organic foods and offering them textile products made out of handlooms and vegetable dyes through eco-friendly techniques.
In Prabartana, for example, we are actually emphasizing on two main products, which is one is handloom and another one is food, ecological food. So in the case of handloom, we see that the use of chemical dyes might contribute to the environmental destruction. So we are looking at the possibilities how to reduce the use of chemical dyes, and also we are looking at the communities which are around that area and what responsibilities we can take so that the communities are at least safe. So that is one thing. And on the other very important thing that we are doing, we are related to a farmers movement called Naya Krishi Andolon, and it actually we do not use any pesticide, any chemicals in the production of food. So it is actually a contribution towards the health, at the same time it is contribution towards environmental preservation.
The work being done by Square, Dhaka Bank, Rahim Afroz and Prabartana, four dynamic, successful organizations in Bangladesh, serves as proof that the preservation of the environment has become a priority for major enterprises of Bangladesh and that it pays to be responsible. Square Pharmaceuticals operate according to the most stringent standards of manufacturing to deal with liquid waste and to eliminate air pollution. Its employees work in a hazard-free and healthy environment. The company's state-of-the-art plant ensures that the environment inside and outside is unaffected by the plant's operations.
We interact with all those stakeholders, and we have a very good relation with the government and with our employees, with the media, and also with our shareholder. It's a positively growing industry, so our shareholders are pretty happy with us. Regarding the cost in the environmental containment and control of the environment, we have invested a lot of money in it. We have, for liquid waste, we have effluent treatment plant, and for solid waste, we have incinerators, where we burn our solid waste. And this is done in view of maintaining our environment, which is very important because we have to live in this environment. In the pharmaceutical industry, we take care of the people's health. And ultimately, if the environment is not restored or maintained properly, only drugs cannot help it. So I think it is important for all industries to have a good environmental facility in order to protect ourselves. Our food, if the environment is not protected, our food will get contaminated and will be creating disease for us. Prevention of disease is more important than curing the disease.
আমাদের এই প্ল্যান্টটি কার্যক্রম শুরু করে 1993 সালে এবং এর শুরুতেই এই প্ল্যান্টের ডিজাইনের একটা
At present, whatever liquid waste and air pollutants come out of our plant are treated in our modern treatment system.
আমাদের বের হয় সেটা আমরা
We check the suspend particulate in the air every 3 months to ensure that our treated water setter is between 200 to 400 milligram in every liter, whereas the Bangladesh government requires it to be 400 milligram. We have set up a green belt all around our plant, and we really are very conscious about protecting our environment.
আমরা সত্যিকারভাবেই পরিবেশের ব্যাপারে যথেষ্ট সচেতন।
Dhaka Bank operates in a clean and attractive environment in which its client carry out financial transactions. The bank has also invested in the campaign to make Dhaka beautiful out of a sense of corporate social responsibility. It does everything it can to keep the area around its branches and inside them green. Inside, its clients do business in a non-smoking zone. It knows that ensuring a beautiful environment inside and outside its branches will lead to more satisfied customers and boost its corporate image as a caring bank.
Dhaka Bank Limited has been declared as a non-smoking zone, all its branches as well as its head office way back in 2002. Apart from this, you will find lot of greenery, plantation in all our branches. In a modest way, we try to do it to encourage environmental consciousness among everybody. Apart from this, we help beautification. For this reason, we are given and trusted with by giving a chance of sponsoring a few very important roads of Dhaka city to develop beautification and to keep the Dhaka green. These are the things we are doing to create awareness about the environmental consciousness to everybody.
Pravartana is striving to promote natural ways of development. At the field level, the organization encourages farmers and rural women to use organic fertilizers and avoid chemical pesticides. It has pioneered and champions a movement where our environment and our health are the chief priorities in agriculture and food production process.
আমি নয়া কৃষির একজন কৃষক এই এলাকায় নয়া কৃষি যখন আসে বা লোক আসে
I am a farmer working for the new agriculture movement. When the people of the movement first came to our parts, they told us that the way we were using fertilizers would lead to diseases amongst us. When we heard this, some of us went around informing all us farmers that the way we were going about in farming and using pesticides and fertilizers, the atmosphere would be polluted, as would be the water. As well, the soil would become less and less fertile. We then discussed with our farmers the possibility of using the alternative method of farming, that is to say, without chemical fertilizers and pesticides. But some of us wondered how we could go on farming without these things. But we then did some experimenting and discovered that you could do so by using composts. Then I myself started using this alternative method and began to advise other farmers of our area to do so. They too began to use this new method of farming subsequently.
Rahim Afrooz's factory is equipped with an effluent treatment plant and an air treatment plant that are designed to eliminate any possibilities of pollution associated with the manufacture of lead batteries. It has not only adopted manufacturing policies to protect the environment, but ensures the implementation and application of those policies through continuous monitoring of its emission. It has not only adopted manufacturing policies to protect the environment, but ensures the implementation and application of these policies through continuous monitoring of its emission.
We are committed to protect our environment, and that is why we have put up our ATP and ETP plant. ETP is effluent treatment plant. What we are doing is we have some processed water that carries lead and acid, and we are neutralizing the acid and filtering the lead and then releasing in the environment.
The policy of making corporate social responsibility an intrinsic part of business has guided Square Bangladesh, Dhaka Bank, Rahim Afrooz and Prabortana, and have led to the innovative steps they have adopted to protect the environment for stakeholders. The result of these steps are evident in the products associated with these corporations. Square's products have acquired an outstanding reputation for quality and are marketed and distributed all over the world. Dhaka Bank clients express their satisfaction freely at the social investment made by the bank.
ঢাকা ব্যাংকের পরিবেশ বিষয়ক কর্মকাণ্ডগুলো যেগুলো আমরা দেখি
The initiatives that Dhaka Bank has taken regarding the environment have inspired us quite a bit. As an informed citizen, I believe that the steps they have taken are praiseworthy. Other business concerns should take such steps to preserve our environment.
সংস্থা বা অন্যান্য কর্মসংস্থাগুলো তাদেরও এইসব ব্যাপারে এগিয়ে আসা উচিত।
Prabortana's shop in Dhaka is full of satisfied customers, and its management can take satisfaction in the way it has been able to link the production and the marketing process through its environment-friendly policies. Since our products are organic and we don't use any kind of chemicals, in some cases our products may cost a little more. But we are confident that we are giving our customers products that are pure and that will keep the children healthy. What may strike one as expensive at first glance is only so because the process through which the product is produced involves more labor. Prabortana has thus attracted innumerable satisfied customers.
Here I get the products that are pure and organic, and that is why I shop here.
Rahim Afrooz's reputation as a reliable organization is growing globally.
At Rahim Afrooz, we have assessed several benefits by practicing CSR activities. It is only over the last 3 to 5 years that we have proactively looked at this area. And if we look at our operating cost over the last 5 years, it has come down over the years. Our brand images from the corporate and the product brands that we deal over the years have tremendously enhanced. We have done an independent corporate reputation survey where it has been reflected that best business practices are appreciated by customers and stakeholders.
One might say that CSR is expensive to implement, but to us CSR is an investment, and CSR practice is also rewarded by the market and it increases the profitability. Also CSR increases the productivity and eliminates all kind of wastages.
These organizations demonstrate that corporate social investment is the best form of investment. It creates new business opportunities and connects customers, suppliers, stakeholders and communities. CSR practice leads to satisfied customers as well as a clean and healthy world in which we can live and breathe freely and open windows to the future confidently.